So back in March 2015, I was excited. I bought my first beehive. It was a flow hive that I bought on the Indiegogo campaign, and a couple of months later, it actually arrived over a couple of wines in the shed. I put together this flow hive, and it looked magnificent. I remember looking at it thinking, this is an impressive looking hive, but I had no idea what to do. I didn't know how to get the bees even into the hive. Do I put a for rent sign out the front and they just fly on in, or where do I go from here? So I remember Googling it. I found Ben on Google and gave him a call and said, look, I need to buy some bees. What do I do? And
that's
so many questions.
And that's where I helped Nath. He had a lot of questions, and I provided Nath with a 5-frame nucleus hive of bees, and I was sending her out a queen, and there was approximately 3,000 bees. And I'll never forget when it's time for you to pick them up, and you pick up these bees and you're looking at them a bit hesitant, and I picked them up and put them in your boot and closed the boot.
It's a nerve-wracking experience travelling home with over 3,000 passengers on board. But I got home, looked at the instructions. Instruction 1 was put this 5-frame nuke in exactly the same spot as where your eventual hive's going to be. Step 2 was open the door and run. So I remember opening the door nervously and running, but at that point I realised, here I was sort of 50 metres away from where my bees were living now, and I couldn't get anywhere near them, and I really wanted to interact with them. So it became very clear at that point I needed more help. I did a lot of research online. The information was spread far and wide in books and blogs and YouTube, and eventually I rang Ben up again and said, look, I need some coaching, some mentoring. Can you come out and help me? And I think that's really why we've put this course together.
Bees are just so crucial. 70 out of the 100 crops that are produced around the world are influenced and pollinated by bees. And also too, just keeping bees, it's not the easiest thing, and I struggled learning about keeping bees, and to have Beekeeping Apprentice is one resource, which is ideal for that new beekeeper.
So Beekeeping Apprentice is an ongoing journey for beekeepers. I don't want you to think that you're just going to study this course and never interact with us again. The idea behind it is that we're there for you each and every week, coming into the community, helping you, and obviously the community itself is going to help you. It's a sort of like an online bee club of beekeepers right around the world. So we're there to help you. Your journey will change. You'll have different questions as you're going through, and I think as you advance, coming back into that community and re-engaging is going to be great for you. We need your help. We've invested heavily in producing some amazing high-quality content, but now we're ready to launch the course.
Please help us make a difference and add value to the beekeeping community.
If you can't help us financially, we'd love you just to tell a friend, or perhaps share this on social media.
Happy beekeeping!